Next topic is object oriented concepts. We will cover class declaration, how to declare a class, how to create a class, then constructors inside a class, and then followed by methods. Both type of method, static and instance level methods, with an example we will cover. So now we will just create a class. Just keyword class before the class name. So class name, curly braces. This is a class without methods and constructor, but still it is a class. Now we will just add a constructor. So how to create a constructor? Keyword constructor, no other names allowed. Some parameter that is required to initialize the class, curly braces. So we can do whatever logic we need during the initialization of class, that is constructor. So this dot name refers, name variable belongs to this class, but this name denotes the parameter of the constructor. Likewise, this dot age equal to age. So what we have done is we have created a constructor in such a way that when we just pass the parameter to the class, it will get the parameter, it will initialize both the parameters of the class. So what is a constructor? It is a special kind of function which will be automatically executed when the class is called, that is object is created. So now we have created a class. Now we will initialize the class, that is we will create an object. So const object name equal to new class name of the parameters that we have specified inside the constructor can be given, like comma 20. Since the object is created, the constructor might constructor will be automatically called, and both name and age of this person class will be automatically allocated with the value that we have given in the 8th line of code. So if we try to just print the value 1 dot name, you will get the same parameter that we have passed. One dot age. We can create n number of objects. See, that's it. So this is the method, this is the way to create a class and initialize a class using constructor. And now we will just create methods, that is functions inside the class. So I just need to create a function named greet. So that will just give you the console log. So we are referring to the name variable of this class. We have created a function now. Now once, we don't need to just console this value. Initialization is enough. Now if I just call that function, what will happen? Console log of person1 dot greet. That's it. So you can see a class with a constructor and a function, and we have initialized the class and we have called the function. So now we will run this code. So that function has been called and this statement has been returned and we have console logged it. So there are two types of methods available. One is uh, e- class level methods and instance level methods. For example, let's say I am creating another object for this person. In that case, both object will have two different this function greet function. This is instance level object. You will be having this function separately on each object. Person 1 dot greet will be there and person 2 dot greet will be there. So this is instance level function. What is the other type, that is static function? Static function is nothing but class level function. You can create how many number of objects, but you will have only one function, static function. I mean one function when it is declared as static, that will belong to class and no object will have that function on its own. So in that case, how can we call that function? So now I'll just delete this second initialization of the class. So this is instance level function, and if I make this function as static, I don't need to just create an object. Since it is class level function, a function that belongs to the class itself, we can just call this function by the class name person dot create. So you don't require to create an object here. So this is class level function. See, so this is the explanation of a class, initialization of a class, constructor and functions. Two type of functions: class level and instance level functions.